report the news that nobody has the balls to report.
Why am I the only one breaking stories like this? You can call me Uncle Turtleboy, Clarence, Aiden. I don't care what you call me.
Did you not say that you were going to take my baby out of revenge and make him a transgender baby?
I think they don't like the things that I'm saying and they want me to stop saying them, but I'm not. I'm never going to stop. Now, these are the kind of stories, guys, that must be told. I'm just a guy who's breaking stories and reporting news from my basement.
Hey, what's up, Turtle Riders? Welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Good? Excellent. All right, welcome to the Turtleboy Live Show. I'm your host, Uncle Turtleboy. If you have not subscribed already, that's the first thing I'm going to need you to go ahead and do right now. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Past 19,100 today, I believe. So, oh, was I muted there? Was I muted? Could you guys hear me? It says I'm unmuted. Okay, cool. All right. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button. I've also shared the link to this on the various social media pages that we run. The Clarence Woods Emerson page, the Turtleboy Sports page, the Uncle Turtleboy page. Go like them all, people. Get on that. They're growing every day. We're getting close to about 70,000 riders on all of them, so that's pretty cool. Also, on Twitter, follow me at Dr. Turtleboy. Dr. Turtleboy is growing quick. It's almost up to 10,500. So go ahead, like him on there. Follow him because if Joe Biden's doctored, and so am I. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at TurtleboyPhone. They all work, okay? They all work. Okay, am I missing anything here? Oh, yeah. Go ahead, please, and smash that like button. That actually helps. Like, things show up in algorithms and other people's YouTubes and shit. So we're going to need you. How many likes we got so far on there? How many likes we got? That we got, I see 59 likes. So go ahead, keep liking it. Do your thing on there. Are we live? Did we lose any momentum on this? Hopefully not. Looks like we're okay. No sound. It's just you. Okay, all right, cool. All right, we're good. Oh, in the Turtle Chat. How can I forget Turtle Chat? So, Turtle Chat is back. I'm going to get into that in one moment. Go ahead. There is a link at the top of this that's called Turtle Chat. If we are banned from using the super chat function because they won't let us monetize on YouTube because we had the wrong opinions about the climax, Ixnay on the IMAX clay. So even though everything we've said about that has turned out to be 100% true, so you can't do that. So we built our own little Turtle Chat, and it's linked at the top. And if you click on that, and if you like what we do, and you want to give a shout out to your boy or your dog, and you want to pay for it and support what we do, you can do that on there. So you can give a shout out to anybody you want on there. You can call out, maybe somebody shorted you, maybe somebody disrespected your baby girl. Who knows? There's a lot of things that you can do on your Turtle Chat to call someone out. Why does Teresa keep saying no sound? There is sound. You're the only one saying that, Teresa. Read the room. Probably that's a you thing. And you can't even hear me right now if there's no sound. So you got to turn the volume up on your computer. So that should fix it. Then you'll hear sound. Yeah, it's just that. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, if you like what we do, you can do that. Because once again, we are banned from there. I will bring it up on the big screen as much as possible. It is what it is. All right. So real quick. So first of all, I'm lucky we have Turtle Chat right now. It's been a rough. When's the last time we went live? Did we go live Thursday? Did I even go live Thursday? I forgot. Or was that New Year's? Was that the day before New Year's? I think it was the day before New Year's. So I haven't been live since Thursday, and a lot has happened since then. I briefly want to touch on that without saying too much. So in short order, I did a blog on this, but I've been hacked, and not like in the sense that we mock people that say stupid shit on Twitter, and they're like, oh shit, I was hacked. I didn't really say that. No, I legitimately legitimately got hacked. And I wrote a blog about it the other day, and I'll briefly get into this real quick. Can't say that much, but I'm the last guy in the world who believes in the whole like I got hacked thing. But some shit started happening, right? Some shit started happening that was really weirding me out. And it started like, I don't know, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, when I would say I'm in like this group chat with 3 other women, right, on Facebook, and I said some things in there, a couple things, and then those things were repeated by other people, and I thought that was odd, like word for word, very specific things that made, I'm like, okay. And I'm like trying to rationalize in my head how this person could repeat these things. And, of course they want me to believe that 3 other people in the group would, ratting on, they're disloyal to you. They're ratting on you. That's of course what they want me to believe, because they think I'm fucking stupid. So, I'm not. So I know what's true and what's not. And I'm like trying to okay, so if these people in the group didn't run to them, then how do they know this? And I'm like trying to rationalize. I'm like, maybe they guessed. That's what I thought. Maybe they guessed. Like lucky guess, Okay. Well, then some other shit starts happening. Like, for instance, the live streams for the last, 3 weeks have been interrupted on here. It's been very strange. These live streams just getting interrupted, and I've had to go upstairs and, unplug the router and restart it, because I have internet's fine usually around here, only when I live stream. And so I got a web developer on, and we did a live stream test the other day when it wasn't announced. So we would check out the bandwidth and what would happen and see if there's anything unusual. Like, is the computer using a lot of bandwidth for the hacking shit? Like when I go live. And it wasn't. It was perfectly normal. He's like, nope, those are normal numbers. Okay. So we crossed that off the list. Well, then a couple other things happen. A screenshot. So sometimes I treat Facebook Messenger like a bank, almost like extra storage. I would recommend it for you guys, but I don't know if I would anymore. I used to send myself messages all the time. Any images that I want to keep that I don't want to store on my phone anymore, I'll just send it on Facebook Messenger from one account to another. So that way I can access those on either account. When I upload images to the blog, every day I do this method, right? If I want to, I go through and I'm like looking at shit on my phone when you first wake up and you're like, oh, this could be a good blog. Screenshot that, boom, send it to myself on Facebook Messenger, upload it on the computer. Now I got a file on the computer. I upload it to WordPress to the blog. That's just how I do it. It's a few steps, but it is what it is. So if the other day, I had to go to court for something, and I messaged myself a statement that I was going to read in court. And, I read it because you want to have easy access to it. Well, that screenshot later appeared on the internet. People were sharing that message, like from my perspective. It's like from your perspective on a phone, from my perspective. So I'm like, that's when I knew I was hacked. I'm like, there's no fucking way they could you have to be logged into my account to have that image. You couldn't even say, oh, he sent this to someone else, because it was from the wrong perspective. And on top of that, I didn't send it to anyone else. I sent it to myself. Prove me otherwise. You can't. So I see that they are sharing this thing, and I'm like, oh, they're in my fucking thing. And then it all makes sense. And so I contact the police about it, and they're like, check on your activity logs for IP addresses. So I go back and I look at IP addresses on my account. And starting on like December 11th, I started noticing right around the time that my conversations were verbatim being repeated by other people, there was a shady IP address logged into my account. And it would log in for 5 minutes, 10 minutes sometimes. It would come in every once in a while. Often it would do this while I was live. Because I feel like that would be like the least likely time I would notice while I was live. So that's odd. And that's obviously a sign of hacking. Like, I don't know how they got in. But then I noticed that Turtle Club went down. Turtle Club was gone. On New Year's Eve, I had a couple people message me like, I'm trying to sign up for Turtle Club. It's not on your website. It's not on your store anymore. You can't buy it. It was gone. The turtle chat function was gone. If you go on an old link and try to click on one of the turtle chats, it won't work. You get a 404 error. Gone. So I got my web developer on the line, and I'm talking to him. He's like, yeah, somebody was in there and deleted it. It was change all the admin passwords. So I did. And what I think happened, so on Saturday, I had Spectrum come over and I told them everything that happened. And they came in and they installed a new router. I got a new password. Most important, I got a new IP. And you can if you write in Google right now on your computer, what's my IP address, it'll tell you. So I got it is a new IP. And what I'm assuming happened from talking to people that seem to know what they're talking about. Oh, so this is interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So this is I know whose account this is, and the police know whose account this is too. So I'm happy they joined us tonight. So this account in particular, and we know who this person is. I started getting messages from these hackers, people claiming to do the hacking, and they're like, "We're still watching you. You know, we're in your computer still. Like, getting the new router didn't work. Looks like it did because I'm still going, right? So I outsmarted you there. That wasn't that hard." So I'm like, they're messaging me, and I'm like going through, and I noticed that like amongst the stuff that I've sent to myself, I've sent myself pictures of my kids before, and one of them is a video of them in the bathtub. And so I sent the stalker. I'm like, okay, we just upped the ante here. Did you view this? At this point, we have to assume you viewed everything. So I have to assume that. And so I'm like, did you view this too? Because you're looking at this, you fucking pervert. I'm going to find out who you are. I know who you are. And so I immediately bring that to the police. And this is how fucking stupid they are. This is how, thank God they're stupid. Within an hour, this person was posting screenshots of the message of my kids in the tub in the group chat. AKA, they're admitting they're so fucking stupid and so brazen. They're like, yeah, I'm the hacker. It was me. Yeah, I'm the person that he's communicating with. There is definitely sound, guys. So they know this. So they're like, I'm the hacker. Like, okay, so we got you. So I immediately go to the police with this. And basically what's happening right now is we're deciding, law enforcement is communicating back and forth with each other. They know who did this. They already told me. We know exactly who did this. So let them keep being brazen. The only question is now, are they going to be federally charged or state charged? That's it. You better hope it's state charged because the statute is a lot less strict for that. And they can laugh and they can poo-poo it all. That's fine. You can think whatever you want, homeboy. Keep it up. Because Teresita, whatever, we know who you are. I know exactly who you are. We're not stupid. We've been watching that account for quite some time. We gotcha. Keep talking. All these IPs get traced. You're not that fucking smart. You didn't hire smart people. So, you know, they're posting images of me. Like, you might see some images of me out there that are scandalous. They're going to post, like, you know, pornographic images. That's basically what you're going to see of me. That's what they're going to post out there. And that wasn't me sending them around or anything like that. They got them off my phone. And I can prove that I only sent them to myself. So how the fuck did you get them? If you're posting those images, which some people already have, you're going to be asked by law enforcement, where'd you get those? And if you say to them, well, I got it from a source, well, they're going to ask you who the source is, so you better have a fucking name and you better have evidence of that. But you don't have that because cops aren't playing around. You might think they are, but you crossed the line with that bathtub video. That was the one that fucking did it. That was really stupid of you. So now we got you, and now we can play. And if you're participating in this and you're doing the whole like, oh, his friends are ratting on him thing. Yeah, okay, we're past that. We know that's not true. If you're saying those things, then you're actively in on it now, and then we can come for you too. So I would highly suggest if you're in on this, jump out. Rat on them. You're going to have to do it eventually. You're all going to rat on each other. That's when this starts coming, we're going to find out who did it. And it's not a small deal. People are victimized by this. Every single person who messaged me is compromised. Thousands of people trust me with messages. And, to be anonymous. When I talked to the state police cyber crimes about this yesterday, they go, our biggest concern right now is we consider you a journalist. State police said that. Ouch. It's got to hurt. And that because of that, they also consider the First Amendment implications of this. That you're attempting to out. I have a lot of sources who are police officers. What do you think the police think of that? That my sources are police officers and you're trying to dox them. You're trying to out them. Yeah, Julian Assange is in prison for less. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But you got a little cocky there. You went a little bit too far. And you were getting away with it. And you might have gotten away with it. Except for the guy who posted the screenshot of my Facebook message to myself. That's what gave you away. That's what did you in. And they're also going to be... And so basically, what are they doing here? Like, what narrative are they pushing here? They're going to push this whole narrative. Like, oh, Turtleboy is he's a player. He does this, that, sticks his dick everywhere, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So as I've said before, right? My personal life is nobody's business, but like, do the fucking math, guys. Do the math. You think I'm going to be that brazen and open? Like I've already told you before, if I was separated, would I tell you? Probably not. Because it's nobody's business. I like you and all, but my personal life ain't your business. So if I was separated, would I like write a blog and say, hey, guess what? I'm separated, guys. Big news. No. You would have no idea. I would keep going on living my life. And you might see me out at a bar with somebody else. You might see that. Because that's what grown-ups do. They don't make fucking announcements to the world saying, hey, guess what? I'm broken up. No, we don't do that. Grown-ups just move on with their life. And so I don't know what the scandal is that you think that you got here. But once you realize that, once you realize my situation, you realize, oh, wait, there's no fucking scandal here. We're just perverts. We're just perverts. That's all we are. We're looking at naked pictures of kids in the tub. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. Yeah. They've literally, like you said, they've gone from watching me spank it. That was their situation once. Now they just want to watch kids in the tub. This is what we'll see what the cops say about that. They already have strong opinions and they know exactly who did this. And another thing cops hate is dirty cops who never should have gotten that position in the begin with. Cops don't like that. You don't have a lot of pull around your former office when you got promoted to shit over the people who are now going to investigate you. Yeah. That's going to suck. It's going to suck for you, man. It really is. So it is what it is, guys. So, you can say what you want about me, but once you realize that, like I said before, what my situation is, always what comes first with me is my children. Always my children. And, the same with the mother of my children. It's like we both understand that the most important thing to us are those two kids, and their well-being will always come first. Always. And we will always be a team in that regard. You know, we will always work together in that regard for the best of them. Because guess what? Like, even sometimes, like, I mean, how many of you guys grew up in homes where mom and dad didn't get along that well, right? Do you think that was healthy that much? Like, a lot of people grow up and they think, well, you know, I better do this. It's for the kids. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So it is what it is. My personal life will go on. And so I don't know what kind of scandal you think you've got, but you really don't have much because there's no scandal here, my guy. It is what it is. You're just, yeah. I mean, co-parenting. It's like, I highly recommend it. Like, you don't need to. Yeah, exactly. Like and that's a big thing, DK. Thank you for pointing that out. They think it's a normal relationship. It's like, you almost want to set a better example for your kids. Like, you want your kids to have better. And especially when they're at a younger age, like, there's time to do that. And when two adults can both agree on that and just say, it's not, you know, we tried. Like, it is what it is. But we don't want to disrupt these kids' lives. Like, I don't want two homes for the kids. You know, I want them to have their bedroom and I want them to have their schools. Like, that's what I want. And I will do whatever it takes to make that work. And I would highly recommend. I mean, I understand it doesn't work that way for everybody. Some people get divorced and it gets sloppy, right? And things just aren't going well. And people hate each other and they're resentful. But when two grown-ups can both agree, and like, I know I would never, ever, ever, ever try to take my kids away from their mother. Ever. And she wouldn't do the same. Because we know that, like, that's punishing the kids. The kids need both parents, and it's evil when parents try to do that to other parents, you know. So it's a beautiful thing when people can be mature about things, and so whatever scandal it is that you think you got, I hate to burst your bubble, but ain't much there. Ain't much there. Okie dokie. So that's that. You got nothing. You're under investigation. We'll see by which body. A couple of them want a fucking chance at you. Because this is a big one. You got a little bit too cocky there. Got a little too close to the sun. We'll see what happens. Okay. So let's back to the program. Thank you, Boston. Let's jump right into the program. Okay. First thing up. First thing on the agenda here I want to talk about is this story out of New Hampshire. Speaking of little kids. Okay, so this story is still ongoing, and I feel like we just had a story like this not too long ago, and it was out of New Hampshire again. They did find the kid's body in Abington, that poor other little child there, who same age too, went missing for a couple of years, and just they didn't report him missing. And I don't know what it is with New Hampshire, but we have it again here. We have two parents here. Both junkies, obviously. Both, let's see. We will be discussing this topic on the live show tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Oh, so there it is. Anyway, the Manchester police are asking for the public's help for a missing 7-year-old child. Harmony Montgomery has not been seen since late 2019. The circumstances surrounding this absence are very concerning. So they've been investigating the matter nonstop. And it's like, wait a minute. How are you missing for 2 years? And I think a lot of this is the COVID shit. I mean, let's be perfectly honest with you. 2 years, exactly. 2 years. So how do you go missing for 2 years and nobody reports you missing. I mean, this is not a normal thing. Obviously, this child's got a fucked up family. And so as we discover, there she is, poor Harmony. This is mom, Crystal Ecker, a.k.a. Crystal Sorey. Yikes. And this is, oh, jeez Louise, look at them brows. Yikes. And this is dad, who looks like he just got out of a meeting, and not a business meeting, like a 12-step kind of meeting. Flat brim hat, obviously. I mean, if that's not like I'm on my 4th step again face, then I don't know what is. All right. So his name's Adam Montgomery. Adam Montgomery. So, anyway, there's mom. Hold on one second. Anyway, this is, let's see, Adam Montgomery with the pit bull. And, all right, so this is what the mom posts. Listen, please, if anyone from the Manchester, New Hampshire area or even Mass has seen my 7-year-old daughter, Harmony, or her father, Adam Montgomery, please reach out to me ASAP. She is currently missing. There will be a press release this evening giving more information. So this kid has been missing for 2 years, and mom didn't even, like, what? So it turns out mom lives in Florida, but she's I don't know what she's doing besides making TikToks like this. Let's play this TikTok. Maybe.
Pink, so soft and warm. You've had me wrapped around your finger since the day you were born. Beautiful baby from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl.
It happened again. Unmute yourself. I always happen. I'll get like 2 more. Anyway, we're going to fix that one day. One of these days I'm going to remember. One of these days I'll have a real producer. But yeah, basically every time something like this happens, you do blame DCF because it's like, how did they miss this one? It's your job to check in on the kid. Like, if you have a, if your job is, if you have a kid and he's got 2 junkie parents, you better make sure, right, that you're doing regular checkups on that kid. Still no sense. Teresa, it's just you. Nobody else, just you. Got to turn the volume up. I'm muted? I shouldn't be muted. How am I muted? How are some people hearing mute? Can you guys hear me? Type 1 if you can hear me, 2 if you can't. Or you won't even write 2 because you can't hear that. Okay, it's good now. Good. That's weird. But anyway, obviously I partly blame DCF for this because it's their job to keep an eye on this kid. But at the same time, it's like, don't be in a situation where you're like dependent on DCF keeping track of your kid while you're down in Florida finding yourself. That's basically what she was doing. Look at this. Oh God. Got jumped No marks, still fresh. Okay, that's a priority. So she goes, single proud mother. Oh God. Of 2 beautiful babies, Harmony Renee and Jameson Avery. Recovery addict living in Roxbury, starting a clean new life. And then she moved to Florida where she is getting clean or whatever, but she left 2 kids behind and she basically started a new life under the sea. And she calls herself Crystal Ecker now. And so these were her kids, but then this kid got adopted out to a gay guy on the news. And then this girl's missing. And now she got a new kid. And this other girl, once she gave birth, she said, "You had another baby?" "Yes." "Where's the 2 other kids? How are you? Where are these?" "Girl, message me if you want to know. I don't blast my business all over Facebook anymore." Okay. So, but you did on your old page. You are blasting your business. You're posting pictures of a kid. Where's the other 2 kids? I feel like that's a normal question that somebody would ask on Facebook. Meanwhile, somehow this guy, Adam Montgomery, is the caretaker. And he's like, he's in charge. But oh yeah, the guy they left in charge, he shot a guy in the face in 2014. Shot a guy in the face. Look at this. Percocet Pauly D. In a drug deal gone bad. He went there to go buy heroin. Something happened. Somebody got shot. He shot someone in the face. And according to his own family, they've been trying to reach him, and they can't. He's got them all blocked. And other people are like, I've never seen him, that live next door to him. They're like, I've never seen him with the kid before. And he lived next door to me for like 2 years or something when he got out of jail. So you tell me. I mean, this is a mystery. I mean, I hate to say it, guys. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news here. But I don't think the kid's alive. I don't want to be negative about this. How do you guys feel about this? All right, vote 1 if you think that there's a chance this girl is alive. I don't know how. Vote 2 if you think bad news. Let's take a vote. Vote 1 if you think she's somehow still alive. Vote 2 if not. There's a GoFundMe. If there's, good point. So we got to call up Martha Jones. It could be with the grandmother, or somebody pawned her off to. That's what you saying. He sold the kid in the black market or something. I feel like the kid's too old to get sold in the black market. No offense. GK says 1. Boston Burgers. You guys really think she's alive? What are the theories with this? How could she be alive? I don't know. I feel like she's a little bit old, So, all right. Anyway, I don't know. Do you guys have any? I mean, obviously the mom didn't kill the kid. The mom's in Florida. But how does the dad, how do you? Something must have happened to this kid. But nobody ever was like, "Where's the kid?" And I understand that's salt. Did the pumpkin spice mafia get the kid? Is that what you're saying? No. Police are, I think they have to treat it like she's still alive. They have to, right? Unless they have reason to believe that she's dead. She's not too old. No, I meant is she too old to she knows who she is. So if you sold her to somebody or whatever, she'd be like, "My name's Harmony." I think. I don't know. It's never happened to me before. That's another great question. I haven't heard much about this. Some random house was searched the other day. Apparently. They were digging it. Oh, they were digging in the backyard. Wow. Okay. So they must have a good idea of where this poor girl is. 2 years, Kayla, 2 years they were digging. I don't understand child trafficking. I thought it was just something people said about, what about her teacher? So that's the thing. Like, she just was never, if she was missing 2 years, that means she wasn't even enrolled yet, probably in kindergarten. So she never went a day. And then with COVID and everything, I mean, talk about a great time to hide a kid. I don't know. Okay. So speaking of kids, Michael Giannetti. Let's jump on this one. Speaking of kids that will be mine soon, let's talk about Mr. Michael Giannetti's latest live stream. Let's watch this together. Okay, so Giannetti, our boy, our favorite rapist here. Remember, this is his here's his thoughts on consent.
When I first made love to her, she was like, "Stop, no, stop," and I was like trying to creep my way and say, "Stop, no," and then once I got it in, she was like, and then she gave me the go. I mean, some girls play like that, and I say like that sounded like a weirdo because, like, yeah, we had good sex, and she knew me, and she died only in my presence, like an hour of me being even awake. Right when she's sitting on the bed, she had short shorts on. I was a man, you know what I mean? Like, beautiful girl, man, like, I mean, come on, you can't beat that. I loved her. So she had these little shorts on, like I said, and we just started fucking. Excuse my French. Yeah, but to me, I made love to her that night. I don't say it.
To me, I made love. To her, I was raped, but to me, I made love. So anyway, there he is right there. So the selfie king, he likes to live stream himself. And we know this, Kaitlyn, obviously, the latest woman. So this is his ex-girlfriend, Courtney. She left him for Joe Amoroso, or else she got too old for him. She got her hooked on drugs. And then, she had a daughter who was a teenager. And so Giannetti's like, well, she's the next one. So he starts banging her before she was 18, getting her hooked on drugs. And now she's the new one. And now has his baby. He's not allowed custody of the baby. But then again, he doesn't have a house. He lives with his father. So you can't have custody. You can't be denied custody if you don't have a house to begin with. So that's good. Anyway, there they are. Oh my goodness gracious. So I noticed something was up with this chick. I never knew what her deal was until I heard the court audio when Giannetti tried taking me to court. So this is when he tried to get that order on me. Let me play this.
And I'm a big gangster rap that I've been doing for 50 years on Facebook. Lisa has been gone for 50 years. And he's, it's like, yeah, I did it yesterday or something. GCF was called.
Mr. Giannetti.
Mr. Giannetti, hang on. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Mendez.
Did you have Mr. Kearney served with the HTO entered on August 9th?
I don't know what the court did.
Yes, guys, this isn't how this works. Mr. Giannetti, this is just you, sir. Please have your girlfriend just remain quiet while we go through this proceeding.
The reason why my girlfriend is because she is the...
That's fine, Mr. Giannetti, but we're talking to you right now. We're talking to you right now, and she hasn't been sworn, so you have to answer the question, sir.
The question was that I made a lot of rap songs.
No, that's not the question. The question, Mr. Randazza, would you please state your question again, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Giannetti.
Yes.
Did you, in one of your videos, state the following? One day he'll get capped in the back of his head on the way to his house.
I said,
I'm not making...
I said, I do not know how you haven't got capped in the back of your head. This guy's going live up and down Worcester. He tramples over everybody that tries to go against him. He's a tyrant. He's calling the other judge a tyrant. This woman worked her whole life to be a judge and on a bench, and he's calling her a tyrant just because he didn't get his way in court.
That audio never gets old. So as you can see that Kaitlyn kept trying to interrupt the court proceedings, and the judge had to be like, what are you doing? And she was trying to answer for him. And then like it all makes sense now that I get this relationship now. Kaitlyn's got him whipped. We all thought that like she's the next one that's going to end up dead because every woman that Mike Giannetti sleeps with or has a relationship with dies. That's his calling card. He gets you hooked on drugs and then, you're dead. And then, yeah. She said no. Girls fool like that, so I raped that, and then I get it for drugs and shit. Yeah. So we're like, Kaitlyn's next, obviously. She's next on his hit list. Well, I think that Giannetti might be pussy whipped. Like he might be the bitch in this relationship. Apparently, from watching this video, that's what I took from this. We're going to watch this together and just listen to her tone. And so they're in the drive-thru at McDonald's, and he's smoking crack. Of course he is. I don't know if he just didn't know he was live streaming. It's still up. He's probably too high to take it down. But we're going to watch some of this together and just listen to their relationship, what it's like when they think nobody's watching.
Is this one working? Oh my God. Hello? No, it's not happening.
Don't cut this person.
No, I was here first.
Don't cut this person.
I am pulling up and ordering out the window. I was fucking here first. I've been sitting here for 5 minutes. No, I'm ordering out the window. This is bullshit. Fucking kidding me? Now they're taking his order. What am I supposed to do? Order at the window?
Patience.
What do I do? Go around?
And patience.
What do I do? Order at the window or go around?
Giannetti's so whipped. He's so scared of her.
Should I go in? What if they tell me I have to go around? I'm gonna say you held two people on that side before that got here after me. I sat at that window waiting. What do I say? Nobody was helping me at the second window?
Oh, just chill.
What do I say when I go up?
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing? So when they say, what's your order? What do I say? Nothing?
Tell it to them.
What?
Tell it to them.
Tell them what?
Nobody answered.
I'm here all the time. Money.
But he gave you 20.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
She needs a Happy Meal. She needs to be happy.
Hi, I sat at the window and two.
Oh, actually,
So can I get what? Can I get the 2 cheeseburger meal with a Coke? And then 6-piece chicken nugget, sweet and sour, and then a quarter pounder with cheese, and Oreo McFlurry. That's it.
That's it. $21.59.
Watch this. Give me the
I
money.
just told you I don't have it.
I don't have it.
I didn't do my wallet.
It's in your hand.
So? Kidding around with you, relax. Still freaking miserable. Why do you keep doing that?
Sorry.
She's not ready, man. She's still.
It's not moving anyways. I can't
But
move up
still,
anyways.
you know what I mean?
I know. What do you want me to do? You kidding me right now? I'm sorry.
Like, what does she need the McFlurry
Me
for?
right now.
You got a Coke, 2 cheeseburgers. You need the McFlurry on top of that?
5704. Sorry.
Are they using food stamps to pay for this? Did she just pay with food stamps?
Thank you.
How can I get here?
I didn't see the puppy. I've watched it a few times. I haven't seen it.
Thank you.
I make that plastic, you heard?
Remember, your taxes pay for this.
Really don't want to go back.
She doesn't want to go back to what?
At least 2 weeks. Stop. I need to get a Coke.
Like, it doesn't say, like, when the pay week is. Payroll. New pay stubs. No pay stubs. No records found.
Did I tell you all the shit you're delivering? Did I tell you all the shit you're delivering for the day?
Yeah, why?
Like iPhones, TVs.
Oh, no. Just shows you where. You know, a lot of people give access codes to their buildings and shit, houses. They give an access code so they can put the code in and the door opens to their house. And some of them you can do their garage. I've never got one here. Like, I'm going to ask them if I can do, like, 3 days. Like, I can't do 4 days in a row.
You're fine.
Did she just admit?
You're fine.
How long of a day it is.
You're fine.
I miss my baby.
Okay, so did she just admit to knowing people's garage door codes from DoorDash? Is that what she just did? I hear that right? Okay. And now she's going to talk about how she doesn't get to see her baby. She misses her baby. How often do you see this kid? Let's see.
I got you back.
I miss my baby.
I got you back.
What does that have to do with me missing my baby and being away from him? I literally come home. I'm going to see him for 1 hour before I have to put him to bed. And then wake him up and see him for 1 hour before I go to work. So I see my kid for 2 hours a day. Did you see my text I sent you?
What?
I got a text from the clinic saying I'm approved for 6 stay-at-homes.
Perfect.
Because of the increase in COVID cases. So when I pick up on Tuesday, I get 6.
Yep, when I tell all of them to take one out of client third.
Well, I didn't get Atlantic. I got Travelcom, the big van. So I didn't get
Didn't I
Atlantic.
talk to him before?
Hmm. $11 to $10.09. That's fucking 11-hour day.
Sweatpants and white tilters.
Yeah, so they're gross. Look at them. They're all muddy now too. I got my fucking pants on underneath that for like 2 days.
Come on, man.
I know. Like, are you kidding?
Is that your boy hanging up there? Huh?
None of these people that work here speak English. Every time I work
What's
there,
it have to
they're
do
all
with your boy
talking
hanging
fucking
here?
Haitian to each other. Think I'm fucking a Haitian guy that can't speak English?
It says
No,
no
2
right
for
there.
6. I could have got a 2 for 6 thing.
Change it right there.
I can't change it. I already paid.
Shit.
I already paid. I didn't even get anything. I got McFlurry.
Well, that's your stupidity.
I'm gonna spend too much money. I'm gonna eat a couple of fries. You still gotta go get cigarettes. And then you gotta pay the fucking copy. Did Danny bring the humidifier?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
No.
Okay, so they got their McDonald's now. Now they're on the way.
You just hate on us because we're sober, getting them days.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I had 2.5 years.
You lying.
You're right. He was there when I had my pass.
They're still at
My ears
McDonald's?
are hot. I'm being in the cold and in the again.
Why were you in the cold and getting them?
I'm in and out of the car all day. Like, literally, I had 140 stops. I don't even know how many packages. At first, I had 99 stops. And then he came and gave me 4 bags and fucking like 8 big packages. They put the little packages in big tote bags, and then the overflow packages are the big ones that can't fit in the bags. So I got 8 big, huge overflow boxes plus 4 bags full of little fucking bullshit packages. I need a fucking drink. Like, come on. I got 2 coffees, a Coke, a Red Bull. I got these nasty ass chips because I was so hungry. I wanted pretzels, and there are no fucking pretzels. Nobody sells pretzels at fucking convenience stores. I want to see my kid, man. Come on. I got him some nuggies. I miss him. Yeah. Could have went inside and then found some. Yeah, he fucked up and said I'd seen the fucking thing.
Do it in there.
What dude?
Do it with fun. I feel so hard. Do you have some food in there? What time is it closed?
Yeah. Cheeseburger 60? Yep, quarter pounder, McFlurry, Coke.
I know you got like that. I'm like,
What do you mean? I
oh,
didn't
no
even
wonder
get
why
it.
I give you my card.
Thank you. I didn't even get it.
I'm foolish in mine. Thank you.
Check it.
What's
Put
this,
that in your
cheeseburger?
Yeah. Put that in your door.
All right, well, let's just nudge.
Nugs to the baby. There should be 2
Go up
cheeseburgers.
here.
There should be 2 cheeseburgers, a quarter pounder,
What's this?
quarter pounder
Come on, take
for your
it.
father, and 2 cheeseburgers for you.
Fried.
Fries. There should be 2 burgers there.
1 burger.
2 burgers.
Where's the 2?
And 1 under the nuggies. In your hand.
Oh. No. What was that the from? Yo.
I think it was a fry. Shut up. Now I gotta go around again. Oh, right turn. I should remember. Don't they usually give us large Coke?
No.
Use the straw. Fucking, I used a $3 coupon and it was still $18 fucking dollars. Without the coupon, it was fucking 21. Yeah, I went in Diana's, and the big guy was in there, the tall guy. And I was like, can I get 2?
Yeah, I remember you coming in.
No, I was like, can I get 2? And he was like, after 6. And I was like, all right. And then when I went to the other store, he was like, no, at night, after 6.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I have to work, please. I was like, yes, please, this is nice, please. I promise I won't do it again.
Oh, you cupped it?
Huh?
Cupped it?
No. I paid for that. What do you mean?
I don't know.
I paid for the money you gave me this month. And I still have to pay for the McDonald's. I still paid for McDonald's. 14 at Dunks because I got you did a coffee roll. 26 on cigarettes, then 9 in gas. And then I paid 9 for the eggs and coffee and the pancakes and sausage for the baby. And he didn't even eat them. He didn't even like them.
Do you hear what they spend money on there? It's like everything's fast food.
Pancakes and none of the sausage. Did you know that's a seafood restaurant right there?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hold on.
This is real.
This right
I
here.
remember my fast. I know.
With this green arch, Las Vegas seafood, something like that. I went in there once.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted me to go to like Candy.
I'm going to do fries in here.
Supposed to go mini burger.
I'm going to make my sandwich. As long as you
Where
don't cut me
Cologne?
over. I'm straight.
You were in Cologne?
I don't know. I'm not looking.
What do you mean you're not looking?
I was eating.
I said, are you wearing cologne?
Oh, man.
What do you mean you're not looking? What the fuck is that? Your head's all fucked up in the back.
I don't know. I forgot. You said going, so it couldn't look that bad.
It's like this. Straight. Stupid fucking cow. So Danny said that they can't tell that this is a registered insurance.
Huh?
No. So keep making the coffee. Stupid. It's just if we ever get in an accident, fuck.
They're driving around in an uninsured car. Of course they are. Fucking of course they are. Oh, people live like this.
I cannot picture Cassie 400 pounds. Like 400 pounds is like insane. Like, I mean, I know she's always chubby, but like 400 pounds, that's fucking crazy. 300's crazy. I don't know what the difference is if after sex. Like, what the fuck's the difference?
That's cheap. No, I went 6 rounds.
There's more people at this time. Right now. 10. You going in or am I going in?
Oh, it's that time.
I have no money. It didn't work. It worked.
I said $20.
No, I didn't. When the hell did I say $20? Huh?
Taking advantage.
I'm taking advantage? Did you really just say that to me?
Mm-hmm.
Am I going in or are you going in? Give me the card.
Okay, so step 2 of the journey: get cigarettes with food stamps. This is we're under this phase of it all. A day in the life of Michael Giannetti.
Nah, hide it like a
Look
snake.
at that.
Is this your last one? Or your first one?
Yeah.
Is it your last one? I'm not gonna eat your last bite.
I feel fine with 3 hands. You got it? You can't see the noise.
Where is it? It's not in here.
You better be in there.
It's not. What is this? It's mine. What is that?
No.
Go to bank.
I got one too. I wanted to see one either.
I just ordered one from Credit Karma.
It's right under here, honey. I seen it when you opened this. I seen it.
No, it's not.
Then it fucking fell when I put it in here.
Oh, we haven't gotten out, so.
I was walking around.
No, we just used it at McDonald's.
Oh.
And you took it from me. Snatched it out of my hands.
Yeah.
Into your life.
He has to know he's live. Did he do this to set her up? I think he's setting her up for something. There's no way he doesn't know they're live. No fucking way.
Maybe you can tell. I'm trying, baby. Go look on your seat on the side.
Snatched it out of my hand.
Is this where the puppy is? Somebody said the puppy's right here. I've looked at this so many times at 12:43. Okay, so show me where the puppy is, please. Anybody? So this. Wait, you see it? Where is he? Where's the puppy? I've looked at this picture so many times. Does anyone else see a puppy here? Can you? Is it in the frame yet? Is it in the frame? Can somebody tell me that much? The red coat is the puppy? The red coat is her. So where's the puppy? They don't have a puppy? Remove the puppy too? That's her. Okay, I don't see a puppy either. I watched it a bunch of times. Vote 1 if you think there's a puppy. Vote 2 if you say no puppy. We're gonna solve this right now. Vote 1 if you say puppy. Vote 2, no puppy. Go ahead. Let's see what people say. Mostly 2s coming in here. Mostly 2s. Okay, I mean, There's a trash barrel outside the window. They think there is a puppy on somebody's lap. Isn't that Kaitlyn wearing the red coat? Yeah, I mean, I think the people have spoken. No puppy. Carry on.
Get out of my hand. Check your pockets. You got it?
No.
Check your pants.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I might have stuffed it here, right?
No, why would you put it in the fucking glove compartment?
I did. That was that.
Why would you put it in the glove compartment? Come on, we can't be sitting here going through the car. It's right here.
I know, I just handed it to
Where was it?
you.
Why would you put it in the glove box?
I don't want to.
So he's inside getting cigarettes with food stamps.
Oh. What are you doing? Hello? Guess what? 15 a pack now. Are you out of your mind? Are you serious? Did you seriously just do that when we're going to be home in 5 minutes?
It doesn't come in the car.
I just smelled it. What do you think I stopped for?
For 1 second.
Now we're going to have to wait. You piece of...
Part. This is when she catches him smoking crack. But it sounds better on this audio up here. Let me play that part. Here it is.
You just don't care. You know I got takeover down.
When
You know I can't get a dirty urine.
When I inhale, I blow it right out.
Mike, how do you think I knew? I could smell it.
Of course you can smell it.
I could smell it. That's how I knew. So don't say it goes out the window. It doesn't. You just don't. What is wrong with you that you don't care that I could give a dirty urine and lose our son? What is wrong with you that you don't care? I'm gonna leave. No, you don't. I'm gonna end up leaving with the baby. You're the reason why I have to go work and be miserable for 11 fucking hours. You're the reason.
I guessed it, and I
You spent all my money. You're the reason the car insurance is like that, so we can't pay
spent
for
all
it.
your money, yep.
You spent all my school money. You
spent all my fucking school money.
Oh my God. We have a kid now. It's a little different when we have a 2-year-old son.
I've been doing my job. I put a roof over his head.
You're down.
Okay. So that's fucking hilarious, obviously. So she gets My favorite part of that is where he goes, "You spent all my school money." Picture those two words that don't. There's two words in the English language that don't go together. It's Giannetti and school. Those clash. It's like, you're my school money. Picture him getting. What, you get an allowance? My school money. I was gonna buy new notebooks and pens and a trapper keeper. Write down all the women I've killed. Oh my god. Oh my god. He took all my school money. And then he goes, I put a roof over his head. She's like, your dad puts a roof over his head. She just degrades him, man. She works all day. She's like, I work like 11 hours a day. You don't work. It's like, yeah, but you chose to get impregnated by him. So what's up with that? It's like she's like getting to the age now. Like when she first started having sex with him, she's probably like 15. So she thought he was cool. But now that she has to like work and raise a kid that she hardly ever sees, she's just like, wait a minute. What the fuck's going on here? But fuck it. She's a terrible person. I hate Kaitlyn. So anyway, I'm just going to stop it there. Let me hit a couple donos up here. I got a couple donos in this turtle chat I want to show. Okay. Colleen sends $25. Thank you very much, Colleen. No message with that, but it's great. Thank you very much, Colleen. We also have one here from James. Sends 10. And he says, screw that hacker. You're goddamn right, James. I appreciate the dono there with the turtle chat. Thank you very much. And again, if anybody else wants to donate, they can do it that way. Also, Cash App, $sign Uncle Turtleboy. Okay. Give us a like, guys, if you haven't done so already. What do we have for likes right now? 144. Come on, folks. We got 316 people in here. Give us a like. Just hit that like button real quick. Big thumbs up. Okay. What 13? They say they use the card. Let's see. She also said, I don't know if we got to that part. She says in there like, they're $7.75 in New Hampshire. $15 fucking dollars. Why don't you just, or you could not smoke. You could just not do that. But nope, that's. Every day they spend $30 on cigarettes. These two. Every day, your tax dollars finance this garbage. So, okay. Anybody have any questions? Yeah, I do have a little bit of a cold. Yeah, those still exist. I have to work because of you. Yeah, but you're the one that got knocked up by him. So you stole my school money. You stole his milk money. Oh, they should stop spending each other's school money. I want school money. What is school money when you're an adult? What does that mean? School money. My Giannetti's 45 years old. They took his school money. She spent all this. He just couldn't come up with a better comeback. Like, he's not very witty. So she's like, you took all my school money. He's like, you took my school money. Oh, okay. Touche. All right. Kaitlyn's pregnant. Is that what they said? Oh, God, I hope not. All right. Anybody else have any more questions, guys? I've already had COVID a long time ago. Who do you think they'll face? It's probably going to be the Bengals or the Bills. I don't see it being any other way. The Bills are obviously going to win this weekend. The Bengals play the Browns. No Baker Mayfield. They should win that easily, which would make the Bills the 4 seed. We would be the 5 or the 6, depending on how we do against the Fish. I would assume we're going to beat Miami, so it's probably we're going to play the Bills. Probably. Why not beat them? Why not beat them? We've won at Buffalo before. Wouldn't that be something? I don't know what's up with Monica Cannon-Grant, but she had a shout out for me yesterday. She's very happy about that. So. Anybody else have any questions? Is it true you're going to run for a seat in the House of Representatives? I thought about it, but probably not at this point, man. It's just a little bit much. You know, I might be retired. My career in politics might be over before it started, but that's fine. I got other things to do. I should start another account called Turtle Pimp. Okay. No, not really. But thank you, Brad. I'll take it as a compliment. I would hope they're not enforcing it. I mean, I would not enforce if I owned a restaurant. She was on Mass Most Wanted. I don't know if she's still on there, but how can you assume we'll beat Miami? I don't know. All right. Anything else, guys? I don't know what the Antoine Walker walk-off is. So. Think Harry will play this weekend. Well, the new guy scored almost 3 touchdowns, so looks like we found better, but he's not as good as blocking, probably. He's not as good of a blocker. I would hope if Harry doesn't play this weekend, then he's seen his last Patriot game. I'll tell you that much. I did see that. I did see that they told her to pound sand. Good. But anyway, guys, I got to get going. I actually have I have to go to the bathroom, to be perfectly honest with you. I really have to piss. So I'll have a Turtle Club thing tomorrow night, and we will see you guys all. If you haven't signed up for Turtle Club already, go ahead and do that. And we're going to have a good time tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. And then it won't be drama. Like, we're done with that. We're back on the content. Because remember my New Year's resolution? I'm only focusing on the content on the blog. And that's all it's going to be from here on out. So people can say what they want to say about me. I really don't give a shit. I was pretty candid earlier in the show about my living situation and my personal life, and that's all you're going to get out of me. But, you know, is what it is. So I'm focusing on the blog. That's what I'm doing from now on, and nothing else except for that. All right. Peace, Turtle Riders.